Hey there, happy Friday. Oh, I told myself I wasn't going to say that today, but it is Friday, and Friday's happy, so happy Friday. I hope you had a great week. We sure did. Well, lots happened since my Tuesday video, and the one thing was on Wednesday, we drove to Peterborough to pick up my daughter's new puppy. Now, a reminder that my daughter has a broken leg. So you have a puppy, and there's some things that go along with having a broken leg, like mobility. So it all worked out. The trip was fine until about, I don't know, halfway, where the skies got really dark. It was bizarre because apparently I didn't watch the weather, and it got dark, it got windy, it got rainy, and then rainy, if that's a word, and then all of a sudden it turned to snow. I wasn't ready for snow. I was a t-shirt, hoodie, and a spring coat. There was a mistake waiting to happen. Because it was so cold when we got there. It was crazy. The wind was burr, but the puppy's adorable. Puppy's absolutely adorable. I hope my video's working, because when I look at my computer, it's just sitting there, like not moving. So if you're there, just say yes, your video's working. Then I know it's good. Anyway, so yeah, puppy is really cute, and I will be posting pictures. One thing I wanted to mention about sharing my video is you don't have to be watching it live to share the video. I mean, if you're watching it live, share the video, of course. But if you're watching after the fact, you can still share the video, and you can, now I can't see comments. Something's wrong with my computer today. And you can share after the fact, 'cause you still get into the draw as long as my prize patrol draw, as long as you share it before Tuesday at midnight. Then you're in the draw. So it's all good. All good. Oh, did I? No, I didn't hug the puppy today. I gave him a nice little I slept in hello puppy. He's with my daughter, because her dog. And I will hug him for you. He's so huggable. We had him at the vet yesterday just for a real quick checkup, and he's fine, of course. And I was holding him the whole, like, after, my daughter is a vet tech, so she wanted to check some of the tests to make sure everything was good. And I'm holding him, and he's just, you know, it's so cute, it's so cute. Anyway, let's get started. So, finishing off the week with the Dashing Deer bundle, and if you don't have it, it is so pretty. It's so pretty and versatile. I'm actually making Christmas ornaments with it, and you won't see those till Tuesday, because the show's on Saturday, and I never like to show what I'm doing before, because, you know, make it a surprise. So today, I am making another Christmas card. It's not because it snowed, not because of that, but I'm using this little guy again, Happiest Christmas Wishes, and then I think I used, yes, Remembering You this season with warm thoughts and a wish for everything merry. I just love that. So let's set that aside. Not gonna need that. And let's bring in the card. I have done a bunch of prep already, so don't be surprised. And here we go. So this is kind of in my little series of everything. Keep it simple. Just keep it simple. If you're new to, especially if you're new to card making, you don't necessarily want to go, you know, full out with let's embellish a ton and let's do this and that. Keep it simple. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. So this is my base of Whisper White, and I haven't done it yet on Tuesday because, well, I've been a little preoccupied with the puppy, but I will go back to the Tuesday video and put in the some of the information, like that, the size of the card, and I also put it onto my blog, which, I don't know, can you see this? Maybe not. There's my blog. That's the host code, but it's the blog, lollyandsand.blogspot.com. Tuesday's video plus this video will be there sometime today or after the craft show. Not sure. All right. So if you don't have any of the embossing folders, now of course I did this in white because that's part of, I just wait to see the colors that go with this. This is the cable knit embossing. It's been embossed by, this is the actual folder. Now this is a thicker folder and it does go through the Big Shot. It will not go through the smaller machines, and you don't want to cut your embossing folder to make it fit because you kind of wreck it, you know. But anyway, here's the outcome. Because this is one of the thicker ones, embossing folders. I'm so Canadian to say ones, apparently. What you want to do with your paper is take your spritzer. Now, this is just ordinary water in just a little spray bottle I had, and about, say, 6 inches away and not over your desktop with your paper and all your good stuff, give it a little spritz. What happens then with these dynamic folders is you will get a much, much deeper and more defined impression. So, hope you can see that. All right, so we don't need the embossing folder because I've embossed already. So that's the front of the card. How simple is that? Then, and I'm just going to take a scrap. This is Festive Farmhouse, DSP. It's in the holiday catalog. And this would be the, you know what I would love? Does it actually say that? Nope, can't read it. It says something there, but I can't read what it says. This would be the tailored tag punch, I believe. So I simply went in. I like to keep it close to the edge so they're not, you know, wasting too much. Double-sided, obviously. And I punched that out 3 times, so I'm not going to make you listen to the punch. Crunch, crunch, crunch on the punch, punch, punch. And what I came up with was these guys. I also punched it in cherry cobbler because, now I have an extra here now because of the little demo there. So, I punched in a cherry cobbler because I'm going to pop these up. And this is DSP. It's thin, right? So I punched it in cherry cobbler to give it some stability because with the dimensionals and that on top, it's going to sit right on top. It's going to look really pretty. So that's part of it. I will assemble last. And then using gray granite, which is in this DSP, so that's why I use that. With that, you will have, you'll want to use, well, I don't think deer should be, well, you can do them in whatever color you want, but I don't necessarily think cherry cobbler is the color of a deer. I'm not here to judge, though. If that's what you want, go right ahead. So this is the larger of the 2 deers in the set. And ink it up, hold it down. Ta-da. And by the magic, woohoo, look at that. Look how fast that was. I am like the fastest die cutter in town, wouldn't you say? Anyway, so it's been die cut. So obviously the die is a whole lot bigger than the actual image you get. Simple to line up, simple. And I'll show you what I'm going to do with that. So actually, you know what? Let's start some assembly. That'll get rid of some of the pieces on my desktop. I think with the puppy and the, and of course there's the 4-year-old dog too. And because my daughter's on crutches, she can't take him out because he will pull her down. So my son and I have been on taking Pippin out duty several times a day. He loves being outside. He's loving the breeze that goes with the cooler weather. And his little nose is just going for all he's worth. So make sure my fingers aren't sticky. So again, I like to use a somewhat wide border. So, and the dimensions, as I mentioned, will be in after the fact. I haven't even had breakfast because I don't know, maybe like driving as long as I did. I think, do I have to say this? Yeah, I'll say it. Yeah, I feel my age all of a sudden. And like, I am not old. She was like, oh, it's like a 2-hour drive. So we left at 9:30 and got back at 5:30 at night. A little longer than we expected, definitely the snow slowed us down because we were, you know, when you're like, it's the first snowfall. It didn't stay on the ground, but it was on the road, and because we'd had seen some hail as well, we were like, I don't know if it's slippery. So, and we didn't take the 401 because her phone said it was going to be busy. We were going to take it back to speed things up, and it turned out it was going to be way slower. So we didn't. So it was the scenic drive, which was beautiful. Like, I've never seen places like Port Perry. Never seen that. I've never even been to Newmarket or Uxbridge or, oh man, we went through towns like Ida. I don't know. I had no idea. I thought when I read it, I went, oh, look, they have an IDA grocery store. Or not grocery store. I think that's I think it's a pharmacy, actually. Okay, so this is just the same paper with one side down. 2 up, 1 down. Or 2 down, 1 up. Whatever way you want to look at it. Let's get our dimensionals. Waiting in the wings, of course. So just add those. And I know normally I would have all those on because I don't know about you, but when I watch videos of people taking dimensionals off, I'm like, oh, snoozeville. So, and my hands are really cold because I just took Pippin out. It's like, and yes, I did turn the heat on. I totally caved. You know that joke about, you know, who can wait the longest to turn their heat on? Okay, I lost big time. Big time. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, when your hands are shaky, because I have my hoodie wrapped around my waist because you didn't want to see that one. That's my painting hoodie. So it's, it gets, you know, I paint myself when I'm doing mixed media. I don't intentionally paint myself, I just do. Anyway, so if you're watching for the first time, if you like the page, you'll get notified, according to Facebook, you'll get notified of when I'm doing my live video, and that's a good thing. I designed this late last night because I totally forgot. So I shouldn't have taken the backing off, but I'll just set them here to see if that's that's where I want them to be. You can see how simple this card is. Like, it's so easy. That has to go up a bit. The other thing is I do a newsletter. Now, I only do it once a month unless there's something that Stampin' Up! Surprises us with. And then I will do I'll send out another quick one, a brief one. I don't get super wordy. I figure, you know, you love Stampin' Up! Already. You probably know just about everything, but I will tell you about classes and I'll tell you about specials for sure. All right. I went ahead and put the stamp set over here. I went ahead and did the happiest Christmas wishes from this set already. I've already stamped it. And I wasn't really anticipating cold hands, by the way. Really wasn't. Okay, you know me. This is my favorite punch. If you don't have it, this is the one you want. Because you think, oh, I can only use it for 2 and then the other sizes, but no. Use it for the tiny sizes, upside down. Now, and this is why. So you can see the words there. You don't want that. My fingers are holding, when I'm like this, I'm holding it very firmly. Because once I decide that that's the spot, I don't want it to move. So there you go. 1. And then I'm going to just give that a wee rip so I don't have to go quite as far. I would like to see where the word is, though. These are from my strips. So whenever I cut paper, I keep all these strips. Because we're not wasting them. I'm going to use them. Okay, so now I can see where the word is, and I know I just have to back it up just a little bit. Okay, so anyway, if you do want to receive my newsletter, drop me a line. Just let me know. I have a feeling one will be coming out next week. Ooh. I didn't say anything. I didn't spoil any surprises, but something's coming out next week. I don't know what. Nobody knows what yet. What exactly. It might be something cool. So we're just waiting for the We're waiting for the information. All right, this is popped up. So I only want to pop up part of this. Okay, my little deer is going to go right there. And this is going to go right about here. I think I'll line it up with that line right there. That's crooked. Sandy, your hands are cold. I wonder if I can fix that. I did put a glue dot on, but let's see if I can fix that because I don't like crooked. Sometimes if I do it this way, and don't follow what you've already done because you will do it twice. I guarantee. Oh, it's really close too. So let's try it. Try it there. It's better. It's a little close, but it's better. Closer than I wanted it to be to that. Yeah, go. No, a little higher. Stop. I want it higher. Dun, da, da, da. I am not going to pop him up. He's a little more, he's not delicate, but with these, of course I could. But getting mailed, if he's getting mailed, the card's a he now. If the card gets mailed, I don't want to pop it up like too much. Not too much. There we go. So I'm going very light. If you have the fine tip glue pen, perfect for that. As are the adhesive sheets, but this is just little. So I didn't really feel like I wanted to use the adhesive sheets. So let's just get him placed. Him. Okay. Him. I have already done the inside of the card, but I still have a little bit to add, so stay with me. I did the back and I did it crooked. Bad me. So you can use the other side of the paper. There we go. Oop. Don't want it to bounce up. And it just did. But I didn't get glue anywhere, so that's good. There. And then just put that down. Now on, I think it was Tuesday's video, I used this little poinsettia, which I thought just looked so pretty. So why not use it again? These little pieces, like this, they're like the forgotten ones. You know, they're tiny, so they don't always get used, I find. Oh, big noise, sorry. Oh my gosh. I'll be so much better once I've had my breakfast. It's always you take care of. I've given my daughter breakfast. She had already fed the puppy. Made sure Pippin had breakfast and he's gone out. And then me, well, I've had some watch her. Aren't they cute? Just so cute. And again, you know me and the triangles. Will always be a triangle. Now, when you're using a little stamp like this, I just want to show you something. It's little. I could have used my smaller block, but I can't reach it from here. It's a little bit off. One thing you don't want to do with a bigger block, see if I can do it, or even if you're just a little bit heavy-handed, it doesn't even matter if it's a bigger block in this case. If you use a bigger block, you're going to get ink on your block. But if you're one of these, because you rock and roll, oh, it didn't quite, oh, it must be getting better. There you go. You will get a halo, which is what this is. You don't want that. So when you go into your ink pad, straight up and down, tap, tap, and straight up and down. You don't need to rock and roll. Ta-da. There. So, oh my goodness, you know what? I was taking pictures of my other cards. I don't think I brought them back in, so you might not be able to see those. Okay, go back to Tuesday's video. You can see that. Those two cards. I did do 2 on Tuesday. There's today's card. Now tell me that wasn't like super simple. Oh, that was my stamp pad. Things are just going crazy. Oh, what color is this? This is cherry cobbler. Because it goes with the paper. On the back of the paper, it tells you what colors coordinate. Doesn't mean you can't go wild and crazy and do your own thing. Okay, so there's my card. I hope you like it. And the inside of the card again. And part of being, when I say plain and simple or simple and easy, a little bit of texture in the background goes a long way. And if I keep turning that, hopefully you can see. And as does, pop it up. Get your dimensionals going. There you go. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sharing my video. orders count as well. You get 2 ballots when you order. This is the house code 377NUVAC. And I will see you again on Tuesday when I do my prize patrol draw and some more fun projects. And I actually know what I'm doing because I won this particular set at our last team meeting. So, yay. So you're going to see that. Okay. Bye-bye for now. And again, have a wonderful weekend, of course.